Basically, these relay stations are a pain in the ass because I need to keep them alive. If I didn't care about things that are destroying them, then these relay stations would probably be well and truly easy peasy done by now, you know, all 3 of them. Because then I wouldn't need the expensive stuff on them. But like I said, because I need the expensive stuff on them just to keep them alive and not exploderized. Hello everyone, my name is DarkRubberNeck. DarkRubberNeck. I actually probably should have turned the lights off for saying DarkRubberNeck, but I'm just coming up with random stuff, so I'm not thinking things through properly. I should be thinking things more thoroughly, but it's just random gibberish. Hello everyone, my name is DarkRubberNeck and welcome back to Space Engineers. Last time we left off, we built the relay station downstairs and it was epic and awesome and stuff like that. And now, well, what are we going to do this episode? I have plans. You see, between episodes I made some modifications. I got the force field up and stuff, you know, because you know, you got to have the components to stuff built. But I also, well, ground this down and put it on a stick because turned out these could only rotate it up and down and left and right. So I actually had to build a separate one so that way it can rotate around a bit better. If only it also did spinnies too, then it probably reach all the way back there. But after adding a control chair and where did I put the control chair? Ow, that hurt. Ah! After putting the control chair, at the moment there's no solar panels reaching power, right? So 15 hours till it runs dry. Oh wait, that's because this is still connected. Yeah, when this was no longer connected, it said something like 24 hours or something like that. So yeah, because I had to, you know, disconnect it so I could get the blueprint of this whole thing. And when it was disconnected, it said 24 hours left on the battery charge. So yeah, hopefully with, well, considering the sun cycles every 2 hours, right? So if I'm lucky, this gets a full hour of sunlight every, you know, hour or so. Hopefully a full hour of sunlight is enough to charge the batteries. Oh, I also forgot to mention I added blue solar cells to it too because, you know, blue solar cells are cool. Wait a second. Is this not capable of seeing backwards? Dang, okay. Well, that sucks. If only it was capable of seeing both directions, it would help me a lot more. Maybe I should have just put them on rotors or something instead of these solar rotors, because clearly the solar rotors don't work, and the oxygen rotors a bit iffy. Either way, I'll leave it as it is. Hopefully the charge will last long enough. I mean, like I said, when I was no longer connected, it said 24 hours. It should be fine. Yeah, if I start getting problems like once I, you know, actually get ships and stuff to connected, you know, relaying backwards and forwards, if I start getting problems, then we might look at changing the power up. But right now, as it is, it should be fine. So I'm pretty sure I've done everything here. I'm not going to bother like turning this into a mini station or anything like that. You know, no refineries or anything. Because at the moment, you know, there's more stuff I need to do. Like, I need to make the little relay drones and everything, so that way, you know, I can get the resources and stuff. And then someone also mentioned an idea for another project to work on. So basically a project that I've considered for a while, but I never bothered with it because, well, every time I've tried to make a mega project in the past, they've never responded too well to my computer. But maybe I should make a mega project, you know, an actual mega project, like, someone mentioned that maybe I should make a ship design for, well, something that's basically large enough to have this docked in it. Last time I had a ship this size and built a hangar that could dock this, my computer really didn't like that. But, well, the game has changed a lot since then, so hopefully it can handle such a thing now. I'm thinking my idea is something like basically a bigger ship than this, you know, with all the resources and stuff I need in it, and all the thrusters and everything it needs, and then basically a sort of like a docking mechanism or something that can be connected to it afterwards. That way, you know, the main body of the ship can land on planet, and then the docking ring section, whatever, can stay out in atmosphere, you know, and the docking ring section sort of thing. The main purpose of that is like extra thrusters for in space, and also say warp drives and stuff. You know, basically the extra ring would be, well, extra stuff that doesn't really need to come into planet, you know what I mean? You know, basically a giant mobile fortress slash base. Yes, I'm thinking that could be a good idea, but first, you know, I kind of need the resources if I'm going to pull off a mega project, right? So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to finish our relay points, and hopefully by the time they're done, I'll be able to actually start considering an actual mega project. It'll be great, right? Oh, here we go. I wonder, my little PAM drone in the back, right? It should have enough distance. Say, when I reach the 50-kilometer mark is when I put the next relay station down. Maybe while I'm parked onto the asteroid that I'm, you know, working on, maybe I can get my little PAM drone to go to that iceroid and harvest me a crap ton of ice. Because, you know, I could probably use a crap ton of it. It'd definitely help. Would it even be worth it to go mine an iceroid from this far away? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Because that's still pretty far away. At the moment, I just gotta spend my time finding an actual asteroid that I'm happy to park on. One thing I'd really like to do with Relay Station B is make sure I aim it in the correct direction. In my other one, I didn't exactly plan out which direction it'd be for the solar panels, you know, the sun path and all that. This time I'd kind of like not to make that mistake, you know? It'd be really nice. Okay, that's the current direction of the sun. And if I remember correctly, this thing would go down through the planet. So it's probably gonna go about that way, I'd guess. Yeah, that's my guess, the path that it will take. So I'll want to rotate the new place around just right to get the most. Oh, ice here. Oh, convenient. Might not have to go to the ice road after all. I could just get ice from here. Okay, so I am lined up with the sun, and the pathing will probably be, say, that way, I'd guess, with the sun's path. You know, straight forwards. Rotating around, I'd have to guess. Possibly. I don't know, because it's not like I've paid enough attention to it, and, you know, different locations in the world and universe mean different angles, but to the best of my knowledge, I think that's the way to do it. Oh, actually, I should also, I want to check out my build, repair, and see where this thing is going to go, because I want to make sure it covers the right area. Okay, I want it to cover below me, not in front of me. There we go, it should be fine. Getting everything underneath me. Now I'm just gonna need some antenna, not antenna, some thingamajiggy, yeah, some thingamajiggy. They're always good, right? Okay, so what I want to do is line myself up just right with the projector. Sun is above me, and I want to aim that away. So let's go that away, shall we? We'll just shove you right. We'll get forwards, actually. That way I get the most out of whatever I do. No, let's go shove you there, actually. And then put a battery there. Battery. There. Okay, now wait for them to build. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... Oh, actually, I need my camera. Okay, so now we face you that way. That way, and... Nope, wait, no, this one. And we go that way. Okay, and up and down, we'll go get you right into there. Okay, now if I rotate you that way, it should be fine, right? A perfect fit. Right over the mound. Yeah, I think that's a perfect fit. Okay. Now that that's done, I'll go grab you and we'll turn the build and repair back on. Just putting a rudimentary floor down so that way I can land my ship. If I can land my ship down, it'll be great. Because then I can go and, well, have it staying still, you know? Meaning that I can actually send the PAM out because, you know, I can't just have it hover there, otherwise PAM gets all unhappy that positions have moved. But if I have this thing, if I have, oh, I'm out of still place already, that was quick. If I have my ship sitting down and locked down, you know, with a connector or landing pad or whatever, you know, it should be fine. Okay, hopefully I've gone and built enough blocks to be able to safely land and, you know, not cause problems. I hope, maybe. Okay. Core set up path for home. We'll undock. We go. Oh my god, this is gonna end badly, I just realized. There's no way this is gonna end well because I'm not entirely sure PAM is capable of working in such tight conditions, you know what I mean? Where was the ice again? I think there was an ice in that asteroid over there. One of these asteroids, right? Yeah, there we go. Well, I guess I'm about to find out how well this is going to go, eh? It filled up the load pretty full, didn't it? 100%. Oh, the max is set to 90. Okay, I didn't realize that. Behavior settings, load will decrease that to 70. Yeah, 70 should be fine. Now the real question is, what is this going to do? I have to have my finger on the stop button ready just in case this thing decides to plow right in the side of my spaceship. Maybe I should have had like a connector on top of my spaceship. So that way, you know, it could dock with the rear one. How bad is the damage? No damage? No visible signs of damage anyway. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to do a better job at that, aren't I? Well, now that I've reversed it, I should be able to tell it to go home, right? Yeah, no? What's it doing? Stop! What are you doing? That was weird. Why did it go downwards? Fly home? Why? Stop! Doesn't even like flying into here, does it? Okay, so I can't use PAM from in this very, very, very small hangar. That's okay. I can, you know, I've got ports on the back here that I can turn into, well, janky converters. Connectors. It's stupid to do something like this, but, I mean, desperate measures and all that, right? Okay, now that I got a temporary weird and janky connector, let's go grab you, undock, move forwards, and go up this way, around, and we'll just connect you two over here, shall we? That is so cool the way they just control themselves to go back. That is just really cool. You think that the new update that's coming out will have better AI pathing and stuff like that? Because, you know, there's supposed to be things like stations with things you can buy and all that sort of stuff, you know. That means more, basically more stuff floating around, making it more like the old exploration mod. So this is going to be interesting. I wonder if that means, you know, better AIs flying around, making, you know, exploration more interesting. It's going to be awesome. I really hope so anyway. Should make things really interesting, you know? What I was hoping to do this episode was I was hoping to while this structure was building, I was hoping to start designing a drone or two, you know, so that way they can go back and forth. But I've had a bit of trouble with my assemblers and stuff, you know, things like refineries not having enough resources, you know, not passing them around correctly. Assemblers refusing to receive the correct resources and stuff. That's been really frustrating. I don't know what's going on there. And, yeah, just having a few problems, which is wasting a lot of time. Where did that drone go? Oh wait, there it is. How much ice have you got? Like, is there much in here? Whoa, okay. Might have to tell you to go deeper, huh? A lot deeper. Jeez. Nice. That will hopefully restore a lot of my ice in my ship. I mean, not that I didn't have a lot of hydrogen or anything like that. I think last time I checked I was at 77%. But then I think, you know, then it went down as I flew to this asteroid. And now I've collected some more ice. How much am I now at? 78%. So I've regained all the hydrogen I used to fly here. And basically when I change asteroids, that'll probably consume all the ice I'm now harvesting. But it should be fine, you know. As long as I'm, well, collecting plenty of ice at this stop, I should easily have no ice problems ever. You know, building that big ship that I was mentioning earlier would probably be great for building little bases like this, you know what I mean? Because my biggest problem at the moment is just not enough refineries and assemblers. But to actually have a proper large spaceship designed as a mobile sort of base, I wouldn't have resource problems anymore. But this space here was more of a portable sort of basic base. Basically, if these well, mobile base ships were say whoops, what did I do? If they were let's see, where are they? Assemblers and refineries and stuff like that. This ship here would be more of a basic refinery, whereas, you know, something a lot smaller would be, you know, the emergency starting off one, whereas the big ship I want to build would be a full-scale assembler, you know? Yeah, basic assembler refinery, and a big ship that I want to build would be a full-scale one, yeah. That's the best comparison I can think of. It's probably absolutely terrible, but yeah. This is more like a basic setup just for basic jobs and stuff like that. I never planned to do much with it. You know, I just wanted to get out into space, get some resources, you know, just set up some simple areas and stuff like that. That's what I built this ship for. But, you know, you can't always live off the basic stuff, as you know. It just takes ages and ages and ages. So a new ship, a much larger ship would go great. Before that, I need resources. And resources, as we know, not so easy to get to planet. I'm not even sure if I'll build any giant ship on planet. I might have to build in space because of the sheer size. But, you know, the point is... Actually, no, I could build it on planet because, you know, the main part of it needs to be planet ready, right? So, you know, I'd want to build the main part of it on planet so that way I know it can get up into space and back again. It's the docking ring that will be space built. Because, you know, it's space base. So yeah, that's how I'll do it. I'll build the main part on planet, which will probably be absolutely freaking massive, you know. Then once it's all built and constructed, then I'll get up into space and then I'll build the docking part up in space around it. Yeah, that's how I'll go. And that will be my, like, major portable base that can do, you know, heavy projects and stuff like that. First, I need these relay stations to get me, you know, resources I need. I don't know how much longer this has got left. I think it's actually getting near to being done. But then again, it might have, you know, problems with resources on the inside. It might have, like, problems with the batteries and stuff. You know, it might not have enough batteries done. I don't know. It should be mostly done. I mean, this thing is what? Cargo, batteries, shielding technology, and solar panels. I can't put the solar panels up yet because, you know, the platforms are done. I was still building. Cargo shouldn't be too much of a problem. Antennas are done. The real problem is going to be, where are you hiding? Wait. Oh, wait. What? This doesn't have. Oh, okay. This doesn't have a side because, well, it was probably, you know, well, it was built into the dirt. Whoops. Yeah, here it is. This one's gonna be a bitch to build, ain't it? I'm going to have to go and manually build this, aren't I? What is my refineries doing? Gold. Do I need to configure one of them to manual? Because I think I might need platinum and they clearly don't want to do their job. Let's see what we got available. Got 18, that's not my, oh, we've got plenty of platinum, okay. Weird. We'll just shove you. Okay, I got a lot of platinum in there. So, why is it unable to build these? Whoa, that's a lot. Wow. Okay, I have a lot more platinum than I realized. I didn't think I had that much, but at the same time, you know, it still consumes a lot of platinum. This one's dirt cheap though. This one I can easily afford. Maybe that's the reason why it's working on gold at the moment, because it needs a lot of gold. Wow, it needs a lot of resources for solar panels, doesn't it? Whereas this one's cheap. This one's real problem is just the platinum. So this one's gold and silver, whereas this one's platinum. I really wish I had more refineries. It takes ages to get anything done. It's a real pain in the butt. Oh, I have a lot of silver. Crap, I have a lot of silver. Whoa, was not expecting that. Building relay stations is a big project, but also a small project. It's basically small in the way that each station on their own is not overly big, not overly complicated, you know, very simple. What makes them big is that there's 3 of them because, you know, each of these stations have a couple of expensive components in them, you know, that really just hoe into the time and stuff because, you know, I don't have much in the way of assemblers and refineries. If I didn't have, you know, mega items needed to be dealt with, these projects would actually probably go super quickly, you know, no problems whatsoever. But because I do have mega items in these things, it's a lot slower going. But I kind of need these mega items like the gold solar panels and the missiles and the shields because, well, an antenna range of 50 for each of these structures is gonna be a real nightmare to deal with. Because, you know, these ships, they normally start detecting you at about 5 to 10 kilometers out, and that's why I tend to be very short on my antenna range on any of my structures that I stay at. That way I don't draw any attention of things that I don't want to draw the attention of. And, you know, that's basically why I've got the important items like, you know, shields and plasma turrets and stuff on these, you know, to keep these stations alive, because otherwise how am I going to keep relaying backwards and forwards? That's why I need the gold solar panels, you know, because shields is, well, they take a bit of effort to power all of them. Basically, these relay stations are a pain in the ass because I need to keep them alive. If I didn't care about things that are destroying them, then these relay stations would probably be well and truly easy peasy done by now, you know, all 3 of them. Because then I wouldn't need the expensive stuff on them. But like I said, because I need the expensive stuff on them just to keep them alive and not exploderized. I'm actually starting to build up ice in my cargo containers now, which is really nice. Wait, that stone just appeared out of nowhere, which means that the stone is instantly being refined as soon as it goes in here? Because didn't I just have 350k just a second ago, refineries? Yeah, it's chewing up the stone as soon as it appears. Nice, it's prioritizing stone for me. Which, you know, helps with silicon and nickel and iron. But, you know, I do kind of have other things I would like it to do, so maybe trying to get ice is slowing things down. Oh, no, stone actually doesn't take too long to get dealt with. We'll just see how it goes. Anyway, guys, I think I'll cut this episode off shorter than usual. At least I think it's shorter than usual. I'm pretty sure it's shorter than usual because even though it's an hour and a half in, I haven't been talking too much. Basically, it's been a lot of waiting. Yeah, like I said, if it is shorter than usual, I'm cutting off mainly because I didn't get to what I wanted to do. It's basically been, you know, just a waiting game of, well, resources. I really probably should have started this between episodes, that way, you know, my base could have, you know, stockpiled the resources, but I didn't realize how bad it was going to be, because, you know, when I started my other base, I already had a lot of resources stockpiled thanks to, you know, bringing it all from off planet, but, you know, having consumed them all, but yeah, I'm probably 90% sure I will do the third base relay point off camera because otherwise it's going to take too long. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see how it goes, but yeah. Either way, you know, the third relay point is all that's really needed, and then we can get the drones. I'll need one for specifically planet to relay A, two for between different relay points, you know, one for relay A to relay B, and then one from relay B to relay C. And then maybe minor drones, but I could probably blueprint the one that I've been using for ice, because I've obviously proved that it does work. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't be getting all that ice, so yeah, I could probably definitely blueprint that one, because I did build it on camera, right? Not like I'm just grabbing some random blueprint off the internet. But yeah, blueprint that one and set it up to work at these relay stations. So, one drone per planet to here, but I may be able to repurpose the miner that I originally built for planet to uranium. Basically just pull the drills off of that and convert it into just a cargo ship, which would leave me with just well, relay drones. Then it's a matter of pamming everything up. Oh my god, that's gonna be a nightmare. Oh, I could just imagine. That's a three PAM setup, you know, for the relays, you know, planet to not Mars to relay, then relay to relay, relay to relay. And then, you know, maybe definitely one PAM which will be your relay to uranium, and maybe other PAMs for other resources. I don't know. It's just this whole setup is gonna be a bit time consuming. I don't know how much is gonna be taken off camera. I really don't. But I suspect my actual cargo drones, I'll definitely probably do them on camera because, you know, I enjoy doing these things on camera. Yes. Otherwise, guys, I'm pretty sure this episode's over. So, you know what to do. You hit that like and subscribe button or share it with your friends. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. Bye! You think that the new update that's coming out will have better AI pathing and stuff like that? Because, you know, there's supposed to be things like stations with things you can buy and all that sort of stuff. You know, that means more, basically more stuff floating around, making it more like the old exploration mod. So this is going to be interesting.